Excellencies, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to address you in this meeting and inform about the preparations toward the UN 2023 Water Conference. As you are aware, the first UN Water Conference was held in 1977 in Mar del Plata, Argentina. In the nearly half century since that conference, water problems have not only remained unresolved but have become worse. Of course, there are a number of objective factors such as population growth, economic development, climate change, and etc. However, we believe that the main reason is the mismatch between the measures and actions taken and the scale of the problems. Tajikistan is consequently promoting water issues on the global agenda. One of the latest water initiatives of Tajikistan is the International Decade for Action, Water for Sustainable Development. The UN 2023 Water Conference, which will take place on 22nd, 24th of March this year in New York at the UN headquarters, is dedicated to the midterm comprehensive review of the implementation of the objectives of the International Decade for Action, Water for Sustainable Development. This will be the second ever United Nations Conference on Water and the first in almost 50 years. The conference is a hope for many of us, but it is also our responsibility to use it accordingly and make it historical not only in terms of the time and dimension, but also in terms of its results and impact. The co-hosts of the conference, Tajikistan and the Netherlands, are striving to make it a watershed moment for the world. Our vision for the conference is that we all fundamentally understand, value, and manage water better and take concerted actions to achieve internationally agreed water-related goals and targets, including those contained in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The conference and its preparatory process will be based on three main principles. First, inclusive, both in terms of the conference process, that is ensuring vertical and horizontal inclusiveness, and in terms of the results, leaving no one behind. Second, action-oriented. The conference aims to lead to concrete results through concrete actions and plans on the ground. And the third is cross-sectoral. The conference should mobilize all other sectors out of water works to improve the way they manage and utilize water resources. Both the preparatory process and the conference itself aim to draw attention to the commitments that have an impact and set a clear agenda for the second half of the decade and beyond to 2030, while promoting a longer-term approach and a vision beyond the limits of 2030. To expand commitments, including concrete actions and agreements, efforts will be made to promote successful and scalable solutions. For that to happen, a new initiative was presented in the framework of the second Dushanbe Water Decade Conference, namely Water Action Agenda, a set of voluntary commitments to accelerate actions toward achieving internationally agreed water-related goals and targets. In this regard, great efforts are being made to inform all interested parties, including UN member states, private sector, major groups, financial institutions, of this initiative and call for such commitments in the preparatory process and the conference itself. The UN 2023 Water Conference will consist of 6 plenary meetings and 5 interactive dialogues to be held in parallel with the plenary meetings. Based on the outcomes of a series of online and offline consultations with relevant stakeholders, member states, the co-hosts of the conference developed preliminary themes for the interactive dialogues, which were finalized at the PGA preparatory meetings held on 25th of October last year. Now we are working on the substantial parts of these interactive dialogues, including on identifying the co-chairs, moderators, and the panelists. Tajikistan and the Netherlands are making every effort to make the conference a truly watershed moment for the world. However, we will not be able to achieve success alone. We invite all of you to join us in this historical mission and help us to get the world back on track to achieve the water-related goals and targets by 2030, including through your transformative commitments, actions, and the pledges. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a successful seminar.